All right, then we are recording the session. I have with me today Denise Wilhaus from Twinword, a pretty cool keyword research tool. Denise, are you there?
Hello, I'm here, yeah.
Excellent. All right, so we connected a while back. I'm beta testing this tool right now. Keyword research is a very important part of our SEO trainings. And I asked you to give my audience an overview of Twinword, a really cool tool. So with that said, Denise, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Thank you for having me. So let's get started. So I'm from Twinword Ideas, or Twinword Ideas is our tool. And with every campaign, be it SEO or PPC, you always start with a keyword research, right? And therefore also every successful campaign starts with a target keyword list. And generally, the more keywords you have, the better. However, keyword research can be quite a chore, right? So going through lists of thousands of keywords to find the right keywords for your campaign can be quite a tough task. So that's why we built Twinword Ideas with AI, and to make this difficult task a lot more easy for you. And here you can see Twinword Ideas, and we can see the keyword suggestions we get for iPhone cases. But let's take a look at what makes our tool so unique, and that are our smart filters as well as our sliders. So let's start with the smart filters. And the first one is user intent. So what is user intent? User intent is what the user or the searcher wanted when they typed their specific keyword. And let's take a look at some user intents. So when someone's searching iPhone release date, they're obviously searching for information about the iPhone release date. And we call this information like more informational query or no intent. So those people are more at the beginning of the buyer's journey, and we categorize these kind of searches as no intent or informational intent. And another intent is the buy intent or transactional intent. And an example would be the search for cheap iPhone cases. And this is searched by users who actually want to buy iPhone cases. And those users are obviously more advanced in the buyer's journey. Next, we also have the local intent. And the local intent is for users that are looking for places that are actually physically around them. So for example, stores that are in their local area. So users like that might search for iPhone cases nearby. And using keywords that match the intent of the user you're targeting will improve your conversion rate. So for example, if you target users that are more at the beginning of the buyer's journey, you want to focus more on the no intent or the informational intent. But if you're looking to inform the buyer that is ready to buy, you want to focus more on the buy or the local intent. But back to our tool, here you can look over at these 5 buttons, which are all of our user intent filters. And clicking any of these filters will filter the list to show only keywords that match that specific intent. So if we go, yes?
Can I quickly interrupt?
Sure.
So I'm actually shockingly surprised by how accurate your search volume is. Can you, where do you get that data from?
We get that directly from Google. So all the search volume is directly from Google. So that's why it's accurate, hopefully. Okay. So if we go ahead and click no, you can see that the list automatically gets filtered out into things like best iPhone cases or best case iPhone. And as mentioned before, those are for people that are still early in their buyer journey. And if you scroll down, you can find more similar keywords like that. But in contrast, if you use the local user intent button, you get filtered keywords like cases near me or where to buy iPhone cases and iPhone case shop and similar things like this. So this is a very quick way to filter your thousands of keywords to a more manageable list that already fits the user you're targeting and that you can easily filter manually afterwards. So our second smart filter is the topic filter. And here you can see the topic filter. And if you click on this box here, you can pretty much type anything you want. But just to demonstrate, if you type quality and then you filter it, and then the tool will check every keyword suggestion for iPhone cases and will show you only the keywords that are related to quality. So here at the top, we see good quality, highest rated, unique iPhone cases, and the word quality itself doesn't necessarily have to show up inside the keyword, because our AI can understand that highest rated is pretty much the same as highest quality. So that's a quick way to filter a list to a group of keywords. So when you're doing clustering or grouping of keywords, this can be quite helpful. Next, we have our pattern filter. And when you go to our pattern filter, you can see that our tool has detected some patterns already for our search query. And these patterns come from Google search or from voice search, and we've detected these patterns in our suggestions. So let's go and click the pattern difference between. And here you can see now that the keyword list only shows you keywords that include the words difference between. And we could also select multiple patterns like cheap and difference between, and then you get a list that includes both of those patterns. So after I've introduced those smart filters, let's talk more about another feature, and that's our sliders. And for that, we have to go back to the intent tab. And let's say we're interested in writing a blog, and our blog is for people that are looking more for general information on iPhone cases. So we would start with the no intent here. And but when we are writing, we don't only want to write about iPhone cases, but we might want to expand our topic a bit, right? So to focus more on a broader topic, we can use our relevance filter down here. And relevance is the score of how closely each keyword is related to our original search term. So if we decrease our relevance score to, let's say, 70, we can see that our keyword list covers a more broad range of topics related to iPhone cases. So let's try decreasing the relevance a little bit more. And now we can see that it's even more, that we have even more keywords available. And let's say we can also filter by either paid or organic competition. So let's say we want to filter for, or we want to sort by paid competition, and then afterwards we can decrease the score for organic competition, so that we move the slider for organic competition to filter out keywords that have a high SERP competition. And when we're happy with our keyword list, we can head down here and click the download button. And then we can export our list to 4 different formats, which include Excel and CSV. And once you download your list, you can put them into your target keyword list or hand it off to your writers or whatever else you want to do with it. And well, that's pretty much it. That's how Twinword Ideas tries to make keyword research a lot more easier for you.
Yeah, so I've been very pleasantly surprised as I'm testing the tool now a little bit. I mean, keyword research is one of the most important things as it pertains to SEO, search engine optimization. And we spent literally, days, potentially weeks for a large website to find those best keywords. So
it takes quite a lot of time. So
can you, Denise, tell me just a little bit about the company? What are the next steps? I know, are you getting out of beta, or what are the next steps?
Well, I can't tell too much because it's of course still in the planning and everything, but we're trying to promote our tool more and more, and we try different marketing strategies to get it more out there, because we believe that our tool is actually very good, that it can help a lot, but we feel we have to, let's say we have to teach the user more how to use it, because it's quite an advanced tool, we feel like, as if you compare us to our competitors. So it's not as easy to use. Like once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy, but we feel like we have to educate the user more. So we might want to go more into that direction and help the user and give the user more help to use it.
Absolutely. Well, I hope this short tutorial is helping, people that are watching this video.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I think that's great. Awesome, Denise. I really appreciate your time. That was a really quick report.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, tutorial. I'll include this in my SEO keyword research guide, and
awesome.
Hopefully many people will see this tutorial and then test the tool. It's definitely worth it. Denise, maybe we'll do this again when you guys are out of beta and we learn about the next steps of Twinword.
Yeah, Yeah, that will be awesome. And thank you for having me. And I hope we can do this again later on. And yeah,
All
that would
right.
be great.
Cool. Thanks so much, Denise.
Thank you.